Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to your favorite channel, The Tutor Home, and I'm your humble host, Uncle D. Today, I'm going to be solving questions regarding projectile. And we have a question before us. A tennis ball is hit with a velocity of 3 meters per second at an angle of 60 degrees Celsius or 60 degree to the horizontal. Calculate the time of flight, the maximum height, and the range. Now, before I solve this question, don't forget to always subscribe so that you'll be notified when next you get, when next we drop our video. And if you have a comment, also drop your comment. Or if you have questions, also drop your question in the comment box regarding every video we make. Now we are going to solve these questions. The first one we're going to look at here is how to solve the time of flight regarding of a projectile. Now, time of flight is actually the time it takes a body to get to the maximum height and return back to its original position. That means time of flight is equals to twice time taken. And if we know that, we are going to know that time of flight is denoted by capital letter T and is equals to 2u sine theta over g. Now, the u there is the initial velocity, which was given to us as 3. The g is the body, because the body will go against gravity. It has to do with gravity. We have the g, which is the value of gravity is 10. So don't forget the value of g is always 10 meter per second square. It's as shown due to gravity. Then we are given the angle, which is 60. So we solve this question, I'm going to have 2 times 3 times sine 60 degree all over 10. So if we do that, we're going to have 6 times sine 60 degree is 0.0866 divided by 10. And if we solve that, our answer is going to be what? 0.52 seconds. So this is the value for the time, 0.52 seconds. So this is the flight, the value for the flight taken, or the value for the time of flight it takes the body to get to the maximum height and return back. And the second one we're going to solve is the maximum height. Of course, we know that from projectile, maximum height is denoted by h and is equals to u square sine square theta all over 2g. U square sine square theta all over 2g. Now, this is where students get it wrong. Now, a solving question that has to do with maximum height, don't forget it's u square sine square theta. So that means that you are going to find the theta before squaring it. You will find the theta before squaring it. So if we do that, we're going to have 3 square. Don't forget our velocity is given to us as 3. 3 square times sine 60 all bracket square over 2 times 10. So we look for the theta before squaring it. And we'll do that, we're going to have 3 times 3, which is 9, times, which is 0.866 square all over 20. If we divide, if we work with that, 0.866 square all over 20. If we work with that, we're going to have the value for the maximum height to be 0.3375 meter. This is how we solve questions regarding. Don't forget, I said always look for the sine first, the angle before squaring it. So we are going to look for the angle before squaring it. Now we look for the angle before squaring it, not square before angle. Then we're solving questions regarding the range, which is the last one. A range is equals to u square is equals to u square sine 2 theta all over g. Now, what this means that you are going to multiply the angle that was given to you by 2 before looking for the sine, which therefore means we'll have 3 square times sine 2 times 60, sine 2 times 60 all over 10. If we do that, we're going to have 9 times sine 120 all over 10. So 120, well, if we do that, we're going to have 9 is equals to sine 120 is same thing as 0.866 divided by 10. For further, however, final answer to be what? 0.779 meter. Now, this is how we come to the end of this question. Please understand how we solve questions regarding range, maximum height, and time of flight. Please don't forget, we always multiply by 2 before looking for the sign in that of range, but for the height, we look for the sign thereafter we square. This is how we solve questions. So don't forget to always drop your comments at the end of every video we make. Tell us how you feel about that video, and also subscribe so that you'll be notified when we drop subsequent videos. Thank you and God bless.